We decided to build a fish pond for two reasons. First, we wanted a reserve water source for our garden. And second, we like fish. Although, at the moment, we seem to have one fish which has grown too big for the pond and is eating our smaller fish. Hopefully we can catch him. We selected the side of the barn as our pond site. The overhang from the roof will provide a high volume of rain runoff. The barn sits at the base of the slope, so it is easy to dig a small pond in the natural contour. The pond is located in a very high clay area. We covered the base of the pond with some old tarps to reduce weed growth. Then the block wall was prepared for the pond liner. We used a heavy black plastic as our pond liner. Most of the liner was then covered by water and dirt, which should reduce the risk of the plastic being damaged by the sun. We drilled pilot holes in our concrete block and threw an old piece of redwood 2x6. The redwood is attached to the block with nail anchors. The anchors have a lead cylinder that expands when they are hammered into the wood and then concrete block. Once the 2x6 is attached, we put our plastic into the hole. A 2x2 is then used to hold the plastic onto the 2x6. The 2x2 cap is screwed down and clamps the plastic firmly in place. Dirt is added to the sides of the plastic to help hold the edges. At the lowest end of the pond, a small dam is constructed. We used a piece of gutter as an overflow and added a few rocks to reduce erosion. The plastic is lapped over the dam and then covered with more dirt. The pond filled quickly after just one rainy day. We seeded the sides with clover and then let things develop naturally. The pond depth is 18 to 30 inches, and the barn shades about half the pond all day. This pond has been functioning well since last year, and so far the plastic has not deteriorated. We added a variety of indigenous fish and minnows to the pond. Fish species include shellcrackers, bluegills, black crappie, and catfish. As for the minnows, we have mosquito and fathead minnows. We provide fish food twice a day. Frogs have since found the pond and seem to enjoy the setting. We use an electric pump to circulate the water for at least a few hours each day. We use the same pump to irrigate our garden when needed. Future projects are a small bridge to the barn and upgrading the flora around the pond. Unfortunately, we haven't caught the big fish this time, but we are ready to try a new strategy in the next round.